wish you knew, I wish you knew.
Hey everybody! Okay, so I warned you there weren't going to be a whole lot of videos. I was right! Hey, I know myself, what can I say? Recently, I posted an article on Tumblr about being demisexual, and some of you asked me, could you make a video about this, because I feel like that is so me and it's hard to explain to people how this works. I wanted to reach out, just make this video and kind of explain what demisexuality means to me, just to get us started here. iPhone user. Not really an Apple person, actually, just kind of have an iPhone and a Mac, and I don't know how I wound up with those, but anyway. Here is the dictionary definition according to asexuality.org. A demisexual person is a person who does not experience sexual attraction unless they form a strong emotional connection with someone. That's the basic idea of demisexual. If you Google this, there are pages and pages and pages and pages of stuff. You will never run out of material to read about this. My personal preference would be find a demisexual person, ask them, hey, what does this mean to you? How do you experience it? So for me personally, what demisexual means is I am very strongly drawn to emotional bonds with people. I don't know that I could actually pin down for you a set of physical features that I can look at and say, ooh, that's sexy. I want to be in bed with that. My reaction to seeing a very beautiful human being behaving in an overtly sexual manner towards me, my reaction is embarrassment. And I'm not really very good at looking at other human beings as sexual objects. I don't really like being a customer at strip clubs. Ladies, make your money, respect. But I don't enjoy it. For me to be attracted to someone, I need to feel first and foremost that there is something intense that we share on an emotional and spiritual level. That does not have to be romantic love. It can be intense ideological compatibility, strong emotional empathy, intense anger, intense hurt, a need for kind of an emotional catharsis. What I would say about my personal experience as being demisexual is, in no way does it make me more or less sexual than anybody else. It doesn't affect my sexual orientation in terms of what human beings I prefer to be with. I must feel something intense with you. You can be the prettiest thing ever to walk the planet, but it's not even going to occur to me that you and me being in bed would be an option. That's how I experience it. Demisexual has a range. There are people who are only sexual in the context of intense, committed, romantic relationships. One final thing I'd like to comment is that most of the time demisexuality is considered to be part of the asexual spectrum. I do not consider myself asexual. I'm a very sexual person, but what I'm attracted to is that intensity and that emotion. I'm not capable of experiencing that with most human beings. Even though my desire for those experiences is not low, nor is it absent, it is much more difficult for me to find partners. I don't think demisexual people are on the asexual spectrum as much as there is an additional requirement that is much more difficult to fill for us. We tend to have less sexual partners, seek out less sexual experiences. Anybody who's been in the dating pool for 5 minutes will tell you that it gets absolutely exhausting trying to find someone that you actually connect with. That's my experience of it. I hope this helps explain it a little bit more for those of you who are wondering what it was, those of you who feel like you want to explain more about yourself to others. I would give maybe two pieces of advice here to people who think this might be part of your own sexuality. First and foremost, keep in mind that sexuality is fluid. 10 years ago, I probably would not have classified myself as demisexual. It would not have been an accurate term for me at that time. Be willing to let yourself kind of bend and flex with where you are at the moment. It doesn't make you fake, it doesn't make you hypocritical. You are a human being and you are experiencing your existence as a sexual being. The other piece of advice I would give is, if you are demisexual, be very careful with the sexual and physical encounters that you choose to have. I've had to accept about myself is I do not get over things when it comes to romance and relationships. It doesn't happen for me. It's something you have to be careful of. You have to understand that things are going to go much deeper for you sexually on an emotional level. They're going to stay longer. Of all the sexual orientations that I have learned about, and this particular one would be the most intense, maybe the most delicate in terms of how much damage, how many hit points you have. That's my take on it. I would love to hear everybody's thoughts, comments. If you're going through some understanding and some changes in your sexuality, write something down in the comments about what you're going through. I would definitely love to hear from you. thoughts, issues, complaints, compliments, love to hear them. Click like, subscribe, share this video. You can hit me up on Twitter. And as always, I love each and every one of you. You guys are the most special group of people in the whole world. So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I wish you knew. Oh, I wish you knew. I wish you knew. To look at you through my eyes, you're amazing. The perfect person I wish I could be.